Welcome back. Woo! Podcast number
28, my friend. This is 28. Dude, what did I do with my iPad?
I don't know. All right.
Hang on. Be right back. Be right back, Jerry. Talk to the guests.
Welcome back. If you haven't subscribed, please don't subscribe. If you are subscribed, please unsubscribe.
No. I'm sorry, guys. Jerry's confused again.
Boomer.
We want you to subscribe to the podcast. That is actually important. And then liking the videos helps as well, as does commenting. And so I know I sound desperate, but I'm okay with that. So, yeah. Jrich and Jerry, we're here with you. Trail Whispers podcast on a Thursday afternoon. Fun stories, chiropractic care. Life's an open book, so sit back in your chair. We're walking down the trail of life, so come along. With Trail Whispers podcast, you can't go wrong. Also, my boys now have a YouTube channel. So
Shout out.
Their channel is called NJR Bros. So if you want to jump on YouTube and just look up NJR BROS and subscribe to that. They just make silly videos about candy bars and...
What would be a good thing, like, if they get more subscribers than us by next week, what would you be willing to do on camera? I feel like there's got to be something really good. Like maybe a pull or plunge and just your boxers.
I don't know about that.
Would you chug a gallon of milk?
I would drink a... Sure. I'll chug a gallon of milk. I won't be able to chug it, but I'll drink out of the gallon for as long as I possibly can.
Okay.
Without getting sick.
Okay.
So, sure. Why not?
You gotta come up with something fun. Hey, I had something fun in honor of episode 28. This is from The Office trivia. What is the name of the security guard at the front desk of the Dunder Mifflin building?
Oh. Hank?
Hank. Boom. Who does Phyllis marry and what does he do?
Bob Vance, Vance Refrigeration.
What are New Dwight's and New Jim's real names?
New Dwight's?
It's like the look-alike, or not the look-alike, but the younger, youthful version. Pete and Clark.
That's right, Clark.
What is the Office competing for when they play basketball against the Warehouse in the first season?
A paid day off?
Who has to work on Saturday?
Oh, okay.
If Pam married Roy, what would her married name have been?
My sister probably knows all of these. I'm picturing Roy. He always goes to hockey games with his brother.
Not Orbison.
I have no idea.
Should have been Pamela Anderson.
Really?
Who's the tallest character in The Office?
Is it Jim? Stanley?
Gabe.
Oh.
What does Kevin say that the B stands for in Bow Body?
I have no idea.
Business. When Creed becomes a temporary manager, what acronym does he write out during the staff meeting?
I don't know, but I want to hear it.
Bow Body.
I remember that one. Dude, Creed is a creeper. They put that potato down. He was eating an apple, and they swapped it out with the potato, and he just took a bite of it.
Oh, yeah. There's 100 of them in here. I was going to do these last week, but I was like, we had other stuff going on, dude. I was cracking up laughing because there's so many good things.
Yeah.
If you've never read the Office book on how it got started, Rebecca, I know you're a big Office fan, and anybody else who's a big Office fan, you got to read the book. You have to read it. You will be so inspired by the guy that got The Office off the ground and like how just the fact that it actually existed was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Because it's got to be... I mean, Friends might have more of a following. But I feel like The Office... I know it had the most watched hours right after COVID.
Yeah, I believe that.
So...
Yeah, I think it's the most popular TV show of all time. I don't know. We could probably look that up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think of like Andy Griffith's show. Most popular TV show. I guess let's go with sitcom.
Yeah, I was going to say, what if it's sitcom? Seinfeld, Friends, and The Office have got to be all up there. There might be some other romance ones, but I feel like those have to be up there in the top 5.
People are just rating these.
Oh, so there's not like an actual...
I don't know.
Tell
like
us your favorite sitcom in the comments below. We're drumming for comments, so let's get the people commenting.
I'm a huge Seinfeld fan and a huge Office fan. Oh, here we go. Let's go with their top 10. Let's see. Seinfeld, they have number 1. I Love Lucy, number 2. 3 is The Simpsons.
Yeah, see, I'm not buying any of this.
They're saying The Office, Parks and Rec was 15, and The Office was 17.
There's
no way.
There's not a chance.
There's no way that...
No way The Simpsons are leading. Does anybody even watch The Simpsons today?
A show called Veep? I've never heard of it. Placed higher than The Office?
No. What other shows do they have rated above The Office?
Frasier?
I've heard of Frasier before.
All in the Family, MASH, Cheers.
Cheers, I've watched with my grandparents, but I feel like that was a decent, but it's not even close to Seinfeld or The Office.
What would Lori Lightfoot say? I think that's the question. Did you see this picture I made?
Dude, I died laughing when
Me and
I
you
saw
in the marching band with
back.
Lori Lightfoot. But that's legit. She was with the massive marching band, so that's where I got that. I got
Dude,
it on.
I love it.
Online. So, anyways,
shout out to Lori.
Yeah,
I mean,
last week was our Lori Lightfoot tribute episode. We see things really similar to her.
Yeah.
So, you're seeing a race car track on my table right now. I'll take down our Friday pickleball. We are sponsored by them. But basically, this is called a slot car track. So it's a race track. So I'm going to try to lift this cord up so that way we can race this car. So you see this little car going around the track here. It's racing super fast. And these cars have these little slots in them, or these little metal pins, and they go in the slot, and there's a magnet that holds it on, and then electricity goes through this track. And basically what happened is I told the story last week about how I had a friend reach out to me and say, did Blake's dad die? And I said, yes, he did. And then he ended up inviting me over, and he's really into slot cars. His name's Adam. And Adam gifted my kids this set, and this set was like $500. So super generous of him. Yeah. And the boys are pumped. Like each of these cars is like $30 each. So there's like $700 of free stuff here, so we're super thankful for that. But something at a proud dad moment, we were talking about like fatherhood and stuff like that, but we get out of the car. I haven't seen Adam in like 4 years, and so I go over, and him and his wife, they're so sweet, so kind, and we go over there. Beautiful house in Smithville, and old school front porch with the pillars and swings on the porch. Super cool vibe.
Oh yeah.
And we get out of the car. Noah goes up. He walks up to Adam and he goes, "Hi, I'm Noah." Sticks out his hand, shakes his hand. He's like, "I'm Adam." He's like, "It's nice to meet you, Adam." And it's just like, I was just so proud of him.
I bet.
And I didn't tell him, like, when you get out of the car, you're going to introduce yourself to him. And I said to him later, I said, "Noah, I'm so proud of you for doing that." And he said, "Why?" And I said, "I'm just saying, like, I'm proud of you for introducing yourself to a man like that." And he was like, "That's what you do." And I was like, "It is what I do." Yep. But it was just like, he's watching, he's seeing, and he knows.
That stuff up.
And it was just, such a
cool
cool
moment.
dad moment. And then you recommended a movie last week, Show Me the Father.
You watch it?
I bought it on Amazon. So you could rent it on Amazon for $3.99 or buy it for like $12. So I bought it because I figured it was going to be good because it's by the Kendrick brothers and they make good movies. So I was like, I'll get it. So I got it and watched it last night. Awesome movie.
Did you see what was coming in that movie?
I did not.
I didn't either.
That was crazy. We're not going to ruin it for you. But if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It highlights fatherhood, but it highlights the role of God as our father, because we each had earthly fathers, and like I was very blessed to have a great dad.
Yeah.
But even still, he was a man, and he made mistakes and had flaws and whatever, right?
Yeah.
And so it just it goes over like seeing God as the perfect father. Mm-hmm. So like you have an attribute of your dad as, this, and this was a bad thing, but God is not bad. He is perfect. He is right. Mm-hmm. He is righteous and holy. And so that was really cool. And it was just, it's more of a documentary. So it's probably not for kids. I'm going to show my boys. I'm going to try to watch it with them Saturday because...
We actually watched it with our kids.
Yeah, because of all the football in it. Yeah. There's a lot of moving. Mm-hmm. So I think it'll be good. But yeah, such a good movie. I really enjoyed it.
And it's wild because I think because it came out right after, or like during the pandemic and all that stuff, I don't think it got as much publicity as it should have received.
Yeah, but it was so good.
And I know there's a reason why, because of course we don't want fathers to be fathers.
But just solid, like the other movies are good, and there's usually like the gospel woven throughout. But like this one just had such a clear gospel presentation in it. Yeah. And it's directed at men, so ladies, watch it with your husbands, encourage them to watch it with you.
Well, because you're a very intentional dad with your kids, and I'm sure you probably picked up stuff you're like, man, I need to improve here.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, if you're not intentional, I think intentional is really the only way to be. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, this world is going to chew our kids up and spit them out. I mean, they're one of 8 billion. Mm-hmm. And it's my job to raise my children to love the Lord and to be successful men and women in this world. And that's my job, is to be their father, but their mentor and someone that's going to guide them and shepherd them and all of that. And so I have to be intentional. And then my situation is different too, because I have a limited amount of time with my kids. Mm-hmm. And so my interactions look different. It's talking to them on FaceTime, and it is during the week, and then just being super intentional about the time with them on the weekends. And, there's
being a guardian of that time.
Yeah, and there's non-negotiables, and I think we should have non-negotiables. Like, we're always going to be in church. I mean, you're sick, I get it, but like, in general, we're always in church. We're always going to do devotions together. We're always going to do our Saturday morning Bible reading at breakfast, and we're just going to look for teachable moments and all that. So
yeah, that's cool.
It's good stuff.
Glad you watched that movie. Yeah, I wondered if you did.
Such a good movie. So definitely recommend it. Show Me the Father. You can rent it on Amazon. You can rent it on YouTube. So check it out.
Cool.
Good movie.
Kendrick Brothers. Shout out. Good job. We can talk about our first sponsor, Friday Pickleball.
Yep, Friday Pickleball, 2 paddles for $99. So pickleball is the fastest growing sport in America, outside of...
let me guess. Rugby, water polo, and cricket.
I was thinking of bobsledding.
It's probably
Jamaican bobsled team.
Yeah, it's probably right up there.
Or curling.
Top 4, top 5.
On the ice. So I was thinking of something off the wall to say while you had your mouth full so you'd spit out your coffee. But I couldn't think of it. Anyways, but pickleball legitimately is one of the fastest growing sports in America. But it's super fun to play. If you've never played it, you should play it. It's a blast. So get out there. It's super fun to play with, husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend. whatever, or just play with your friends or play with your mom or whatever. So a lot of older people play. So if old people can play it, young people can play it. And my boys love playing it. They're playing it against each other, everything else. So these paddles, 2 for $99, super reasonable. They're really good paddles. And again, you could go on Amazon and get something cheaper. I understand it won't last as long, but if you're just trying it for the first time, maybe that's what you want to do.
I think, too, a big part of it is you're supporting a company that stands behind their product and wants to do right by the customers. Mm-hmm. That's a big deal. You don't get that all the time.
And you're inadvertently supporting Joel Osteen because he did say every day's a Friday.
Inadvertently.
He wrote a book. So get online, Friday Pickleball.
I wonder if we could put a request in for like a custom-made Joel Osteen paddle. Just a big old smile.
Yeah.
That's it. Or maybe like from the brows up so you get the hair just perfectly just manicured.
I like the smile in the center because they call like the center of the paddle the sweet spot. It's the best spot to hit it. So you're just smacking the ball with the smile
Joel
every time.
Just smacking it.
Yeah.
Okay, we both know somebody. I want to see if you can guess. We both know someone that could pass as a Joel Osteen stunt double, whatever you want to call it. Younger version, but he's primed and ready for Joel's spot.
Is it because of his hairstyle?
Just he's primed. Every aspect about him is primed and ready to go. He could step in. Joel Osteen gets sick in front of, he's got 15,000 people in the stadium on a Sunday morning, and they need a charismatic, just friendly face that could just step into Joel's suit and just step out on the stage. Who do you think could play that role?
Is it Chaps?
Not Chaps. No, this guy legitimately could. He's beautiful.
Is it Josh? Is it Josh?
Not Josh.
He's beautiful.
And I use that term in a very bizarre way.
It's someone beautiful. We both know.
Someone we both know.
When's the last time I've seen them?
I don't know.
Years ago?
He's someone from your past.
You see him on a regular basis?
I haven't seen him in a handful of years. But last time I saw him, I'm like, he was jogging, and he looked like he was ready to step into Joel's suit. Hair is perfectly done.
Is his first name Danny?
It might be.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
Dude, could you not see Danny Williams just stepping right into Joel Osteen's
He's a
suit?
good-looking dude. He is.
I'm not too far if I say beautiful. I mean, when I saw him jogging, and I told Wilcox this, the hair is perfectly primed. I guarantee you if I rolled the windows down on my truck, I could have probably caught a whiff of like Aqua di Gio or some sort of like cologne. Tanned. Had he was kind of smiling, but they were as white as these chairs.
He's a good looking dude.
I mean, just everything perfectly. He probably slept with cucumbers because the eyes just looked primed. I mean, he was ready to go.
I need to do better with myself.
I'm like, look at this guy. I'm impressed.
I had 2 gas station hot dogs for lunch today. This is the truth.
Oh, I can guarantee you DW's not slaying those.
You say DW, I think of Arthur.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Show
Arthur.
His little sister DW.
Dude, yeah, that's...
my goodness.
Yeah. So what inspired the 2 dogs? They have a deal, 2 for $1?
I didn't really pack a lunch. I should have. I have food that I could have cooked, and I just didn't. And so I had like a thing of strawberries and some cashews. And so I was like, this is what I'll eat today. And then I went into Circle K to get my Polar Pop because I was just feeling like I was needing it. And go in, and I fill up, and I'm about to leave, and they had a 2 for $3 sign, all beef Angus dogs. They're
okay,
big.
So all beef?
They were all beef.
Nice,
yeah.
Okay.
And so I had some deli mustard with the seeds in it.
Oh.
It's good. So that's what I decided to go with. And they were good. They were fresh. They were delicious.
Dude, and there's something different. If you've never had roller dogs are phenomenal.
So much better.
It's the most...
Yeah.
It's probably the best way to cook a hot dog.
I agree. I do enjoy the taste of a little bit of char.
Okay.
Tonight I went to a place for dinner called Best Burger. You ever been there?
No.
It's in North Canton.
Okay.
It was pretty good, and they give you got a huge burger. It was good.
What's it located by?
It's on Main Street in like that plaza they have down there.
Best Burger.
There's Winking Lizard down there, North Canton. There's like a Starbucks. They have like a bunch of other little places.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
it was in there, but it was
Yeah.
really good. Lacey wanted to go, so we went there.
Dude, Best Burger.
It was good.
What'd you get?
I got the mushroom Swiss.
Dude, that's one of my go-to. Did it have any bacon on it?
No, there wasn't. I wish
Okay.
there would have been. It could have used a little something else, but it was still really, really good, and it was huge. They gave you a huge burger. They wrapped it in the paper. It's just massive.
Oh, dude.
And it was like $10. So I'm like, that's
Not
a
bad.
pretty good price for
Yeah.
a huge burger like that.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Especially in Joe Biden's America. So, you've been wearing your White Dudes for Harris shirt out in public?
It's funny, my wife's been wearing that shirt a lot. That's been her go-to shirt
Like
lately.
the pregnancy shirt?
Yeah, and I said, you need to just wear that. Tomorrow the kids have their first day of co-op. And so, there's a whole bunch of moms that will be there, maybe a couple dads. I always go for like the first day, just in the morning time. And but some of these moms are very passionate in their beliefs. Now they're all very,
Conservative,
conservative.
I'm sure.
I said, you need to wear that shirt.
Yes.
Just to rile things up.
You should.
So I haven't worn it in public yet. I'm trying to think about the right place to wear it. And then I'm like, is there a right place? I guess everywhere.
Everywhere is the right
Everywhere.
place. Yeah. To be a white dude for Harris.
So,
Yeah.
but, I was going to ask you, before we jump on another topic, have you ever tried out a place, I want to give it a whirl, it's over on Fulton, called Dog Days.
Heck yes, I have.
Is it good?
Heck yes, it is.
Okay. I've
It's
driven by there a
amazing.
million times and think like, okay, they've got to have a good product because they're still in business. It seems very simple what they do, but it looks like they've perfected the hot dog.
It is simple, but they also have like tons of different kinds of hot dogs. Like you can get a Reuben hot dog that comes with like sauerkraut, Swiss,
Okay. So
and
the toppings
Thousand
on top
Island,
of it.
like they do all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
All kinds of different hot dogs, and yeah, but it is so good. They do such a good job. Take your kids, because it's pretty cheap too, and they bring out the basket of like the thin hand-cut fries.
Oh.
Those are the best, and they salt them up, and
They've probably got one of those potato slicers back there.
That's
Every
what they're
order,
doing.
They literally are doing
That's
that
what they're
and then
doing.
just throwing them in there.
throwing it in the fryer. Dude, it's so good. So good. And then there's stuff for everybody. There's something for everybody. And then they have ice cream in there too.
You know what I think would be really cool? Because I think maybe this will be future, 10 years down the road. Maybe I'll buy that place from the owner, and I'll just hire you to run it. Because you would love that. You'd be in your element just cooking up dogs for people.
Especially as I get later in the stages of diabetes and I lose my feet, and I'm just back there rolling around in a rascal scooter, putting dogs in the microwave and throwing them on buns. Could you imagine?
I mean, that'd be entertaining. Entertaining. I mean, at that point, if your stretch is a 9 right now, you're probably a 2.
Went back to the stretch lab.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. Been gone. And just had my 4th appointment, I think. So it was a dude this time. And he's
What
new.
happened? Did the other girl, was she a little bit just...
No, she had something going on with her schedule or something, so I just scheduled an appointment, and the guy's name was Andrew, super nice guy. And I went in and I was like, Andrew, I'm not very flexible. And he's like, I know, they told me about you. Because it's like his 2nd week there. He's a physical trainer, is what he does. So he like went to school for and stuff. And so he was like having to push so hard on things that he was like sweating. He's like, actually, I've never sweated in a stretch before. But then he took me over to the screen afterwards and had me do my stretches and stuff to like, they grade it. And it's like your overall mobility is an 18 now instead of a 9. So
Wow, so you've doubled it.
yeah.
Nice.
Part of me wonders if it's a gimmick to like make you be like, wow, I doubled my mobility score. But
Do you feel different?
Afterwards I do feel better.
Okay.
And I do enjoy going there.
Okay.
It's just expensive.
Yeah.
So it was worth the 3-month trial, and I've got another stretch. I've actually got 2 here in September, and then I've got 2 in October. Okay. 2-hour-long stretches, so I've got 4 more hours. So it was worth the trial of it, but I'm not going to go back after that, I don't think. It's just too much money.
Yeah.
So.
And I wonder something like that, if you wouldn't see more benefits if you did stretches every day. If you did 10 minutes every day.
I see. I've done that before. It's different having someone else stretch you out too. So that's the thing.
What about your neighbor Patrick?
That's true. He's always in his pajama pants. He's always ready for a good stretching.
SpongeBob pajama pants.
No, he doesn't wear SpongeBob.
Right, Justin,
they're plaid. There's some kind of plaid. It's either
Okay.
black or blue. And yeah, great guy though. Great guy. But yeah, not he. Sorry. But it's different though. Like they lay you down on a table and they grab like one of your legs and they start pulling it out this way. Like you can't do that on your own. Like you can't provide that kind of resistance without someone helping you. So I don't know.
Maybe they could invent like a robot that could stretch you.
That's what I kind of said.
Justin. My name's Ned. I'll be your stretcher.
I wish I could walk into a machine, lift my arms up, and like metal braces go on your arms,
like Chris Farley,
and then it's just like it's like a rack machine from the medieval times, basically. I'm like, I gotta get more flexible. I'm just trying to think, what could we do here?
It's like the Chris Farley game show, literally.
Yeah. I don't speak Japanese!
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you got to think of different ways to be creative to get the body, stretched out a little bit more. Yeah.
Obviously, just stretching every day.
Yeah.
Losing weight.
And the other thing is, too, I mean, a big thing, I was having this conversation with someone recently, is eliminating sugars from the diet because that just creates inflammation, which makes tightness and all that bad stuff. So if you're tight out there, it's probably sugar.
Yeah, and I know what you're saying. You went into Circle K and they got you with their 2 for $3, and then the Reese pumpkin was right up by the front, and you thought, it's fall, we gotta celebrate. And it's actually killing you. I've been there, okay? So, I used to have 5 fingers on this hand, and now there's only 4 due to the neuropathy. So, it makes it really difficult to grip onto things without a thumb. Just saying. Just kidding. But, anyways. Yeah, dude. Weird stuff, and I think I scarred one of my children as well.
Uh-oh.
But I do a lot of driving. So I pick up the kids, and it's a 2-hour drive back. And I was just trying to make it straight through without stopping. The kids were fine. I was not. I drank a 44-ounce cola, diet, Mountain Dew. And then I drank a water bottle and a half. So I had probably I probably have a half gallon of liquid in me at this point. I had to pee so bad. And there was nowhere to stop. We were driving on 30, and I knew it was going to be like another 15 minutes until I got to a place.
Why don't you just pull right off the highway and put your flashers on?
Well, that's what I did, Jerry.
Okay.
It was raining. It was dark. I go over like away from the highway, and I'm like leaning against my car going to the bathroom. I don't have my shoes on because my daughter said that she wanted long socks because her legs were cold. And so I gave her my socks, so I took my shoes off to give her my socks. And I wasn't going to put my shoes back on barefoot, so I'm standing barefoot in the rain. My son opens his door and looks back, and I was like, close the door! So, just crazy. And all these cars are driving by. I'm getting splashed with water as they're driving by because it's raining. It was just a disaster. So, next time, lesson learned, stop at the rest stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40. So you were just struggling staying awake.
Basically.
Yeah.
Not necessarily staying awake, but just like, I was just feeling tired. So I'm like, I just need to keep liquid running through. And
Yeah, because when you have to pee real bad and it's cold, if you can keep the temperatures cold, that'll keep you going.
Yeah, I do. I keep it cold, keep it blowing on my face. But yeah, so.
Dude, that's funny. I had a interesting time. I didn't scar my kids, but this is just how it goes. And it's part of it, and this is the beautiful thing is, so I took my kids to an appointment with me tonight, and I always let them know before we go to the bathroom. We're going to leave the house, go to this appointment, we'll come back. Well, of course, inevitably we're there, and my oldest comes over and taps me. I was having a conversation with them, and it's like, I have to go pee so bad. I was like, we'll be going in a couple minutes, and the lady was like, oh, it's okay. Like, we have a bathroom literally right by the door we're at. I was like, okay, if you don't mind opening up the door, thank you, I appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Well, you know how this goes with kids.
Then they all gotta go.
Next thing you know, Claire comes over. Daddy, I have to go pee so bad. No, I have to poop. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. What's even going on? Then Rowan, literally, right beside, Dad, I have to poop. I'm like, we are literally at someone's house right now.
Yeah.
And they're literally just like, and you don't know, I mean, at that age of the kids, typically when they say they have to poop, they literally have to poop.
Sure.
And it's now. So, of course, Claire goes in there. She's pooping. Rowan's like, I'm about to poop. And I'm like, what's even going on right now? And
what did the homeowner say?
She was one of 6 kids. She's like, don't worry. She's like, this was my whole childhood. She said, our kids, though, they're older. She's like, our kids, we were going to go somewhere and everybody got hurt. She's like, we'd go somewhere, someone's got a nosebleed, bust their elbow's all open up. She's like, it is all good. Mm-hmm. They're like, don't worry one bit. And I was like, I appreciate your hospitality. I was like, we were literally had left the house 10 minutes ago. Mm-hmm. And now they have to all go poop at your house.
Yeah.
What are the chances? Of course, there's a bidet there, and so Claire was curious. I'm like, Claire, do not touch this thing.
You ever used a bidet?
No, but I've actually thought about putting one in.
It's quite an experience, Jerry. I've used one before. Okay, I have a friend that has one. I don't know if I want one necessarily.
Okay.
But you definitely feel clean after you're done.
Yes.
My buddy did not wire his up to the hot water, so it was cold. So it was like a booster shot of wake up. You're feeling a little drowsy? Just go into the bidet and shoot some cold water right up there. You're going to wake right up, my friend. So, yeah.
Okay.
It was cool. It's cool. My kids love it. Like, when we go, it's Dave and Danielle, when we go over to their house.
Okay.
Yeah.
They love it.
Ella will just go in the bathroom, you'll just hear her laughing. Because she's playing with the bidet. I'm like, Ella, get out of there. Like,
yeah. Yeah, I don't. So, my friend Jay down in Florida, they've got one. And he
didn't try one?
I didn't try it. Well, yeah, because I just had to go pee there, and they had it up in their bathroom. So I just used the lower level. And I don't sit when I go pee, in case you were wondering.
I sit to pee. You don't sit to pee?
You probably did. You probably sit to pee.
I got a brother-in-law sits to pee.
No.
That's all I'm going to say. I can't go on any further about that. That's it. Go ahead. You didn't use it.
Okay, so I didn't use it. And he made a point. He made a valid point. He said, let me ask you this. You're outside and you're working in the mud. Do you want running water or do you want a napkin? And I said, running water. He's like, that's all I'm going to say. And
that is a solid point.
And the other solid point, which is very true, is COVID. Remember when there's a run on toilet paper?
Yeah.
You don't care that there's a run on toilet paper. You're fine. You're set. You're good to go. And I'm like, that's very valid. Like, that's a very true point. So I was actually looking on Amazon maybe last week or the week before, thinking about throwing one in at the house.
What are they, a couple $100?
Yeah, $100 roughly. You can get cheaper. But
Are you going to do the hot water?
I'd probably go hot water, but I'm a little hesitant because I'm thinking with the new baby coming, we're going to have a baby that's going to be, learning to walk in about a year, and I'm just wondering if they're going to dial this thing up and get a little facial.
Do you want to get your kids used to a bidet, though? Like, is that the kids you want to raise?
Well, I always want to raise them clean, so we always want to make sure, we're brushing our teeth.
I agree.
Like these little steps. Like, last thing you want is you're 15 and you're staying at your friend's house and you got to take your clothes off to go shower, and your friend's like, "Dude, did you not learn how to clean yourself? You got skid marks and stuff." So
that's fun.
I don't want them sitting when they're peeing if they're boys.
Yeah, it's a good point. A good point. Yeah, and the bidet. I would. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I would get one. It was an interesting experience, and I definitely felt super clean.
Yeah.
And I agree with the logic of that guy to say, if you're in the mud, do you want a napkin or do you want running water? I get what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if that's something I want, and then all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's one of those things too. In different countries, it's just very normal.
Yeah, but in some countries, it's normal to go to an outhouse.
Yeah,
and get your water from a stream.
Yeah, that's very true.
Do I really want to pick things up from the French? I don't know.
That's a tough question. And what's wild too is I've never been there, but I know people that have been there. That's a very dirty area too. France is pretty dirty.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Well, that too.
The undercarriage.
The undercarriage might need. You know what they might need?
What's that?
If your undercarriage is dirty, it's rusted, it's falling apart. We haven't talked about our sponsor in a while. You need to go to Goods. Goods Oil Spray.
Norm Good. Actually, I do need to go to Norm's to get my
Your undercarriage needs cleaned up.
It does.
You need a bidet of Norm's oil.
Yes. So basically, Norm has an old bidet that he pulled out of his bathroom, and he's hooked it up to a can of motor oil, and he goes under there and just bidets the bottom of your car. So him and his boys are under there just bideting away, and so they'll spray the bottom of your car with a brown substance that comes out of a bidet. And your car's going to be set for the winter. Yeah.
So you're going to get the Pilot.
Yeah, I got it done last year.
Okay, so the second time.
So basically what they do, viewers, is they...
Give them the experience. How do you reach Norm Good?
Sure. So you call Norm, and he'll answer. And I believe he's some kind of Amish, Mennonite something, right? But he keeps a little notepad in his pocket.
330-317-3141. Can't forget it.
Okay, Goods Oil Spray is what it's called. What city is that in?
Norman Good Farm is what you'll find under. It's in Marshallville.
Open
24 hours.
Give him a call.
Closed Sunday.
You think he would answer right now?
Let's call him.
Do you want me to be Thelma? Excuse me.
Schedule. Oh, dude.
If this goes
call
off
from my number 2.
You tell me something, Norm.
Oh, how much? 24 hours. If
they're 24 hours, put them on speaker. You gotta put it next to the mic here, that way we can hear it.
Hello?
Hi, I was just calling to see how much an oil spray is.
Okay, a car would be 50 and a truck would be 70.
Okay, what's your availability for that?
Oh, we can get you in about any time.
That sounds great. Okay, let me check with someone here and I'll give you a call back.
All right.
All right, thank you, sir. I felt bad. It's freaking 10 10:59 at night. Norm Goodie's
hours.
No way! That guy's answering the phone at 11 p.m. He sprays oil on the bottom of people's cars. He's answering the phone. Let's call Joy Optical, Oklahoma. They're not picking up. Oh my goodness! I felt bad. I went light on my voice because I felt so bad, messing with this guy at 11 o'clock at night. Oh my goodness!
And that's why he's one of our sponsors, though, because Norm will answer the phone.
Answering. Call it. Call. It's when you're listening to this is 2 o'clock in the morning. Give him a call. What in the entire world?
Dude, how often is a business saying they're open 24 hours a day and they answer?
Actually answer. Is that just funny because it's so late?
Oh, dude. That is awesome. You heard it, viewers.
Oh, my
$50.
gosh.
You got a car, $50. We'll get you in whenever.
That's crazy.
Dude, what a great business.
Dude just sprays oil on the bottom of the car. So basically, guys, what it does is it protects the car from all of the water and salt and things that get splashed up on there in the wintertime. So the oil creates a barrier. You've heard the saying, we're like oil and water. The oil repels the water, repels the salt off the bottom of the car, keeps the bottom of the car from rusting, extends the life of your vehicle. That's
Dude, we've done it on all of our vehicles.
I did it for the first time. He obviously has availability, so I need to call him and schedule. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I sold my CRV. It's an 05, so it's technically almost 20 years old. No rust on it. None.
Yeah, because they also drill a small hole inside in the inside of the door, and they spray oil around the frame of the car as well. Yeah. So if you haven't gotten it done, it's $50 for a year of protection. Why aren't you doing it?
Oh yeah.
And if you ask them for the bidet special, you'll get 10% off of that fee. So tell them we sent you.
You gotta spell that out for the viewers.
Bidet, B-A-D-E-A.
Bidet.
Is that how you spell it?
Sounds about right.
I don't know. Yeah. I would Google it, but I don't want to see the pictures.
Call him and just ask for the bidet special. Dude, what a guy.
That's wild.
And you know what's beautiful about this business, and we've probably talked about it before, is he literally has a flip phone. And I guarantee you, when you called him, he probably was laying like this. He's probably in his outfit he's always wearing.
Oh my gosh.
And he probably just pulled it out of his pocket, flipped it open. Hello?
He woke up to take that call. I feel bad.
Oh, no, I don't. I mean, he's going to go right back to sleep. He has such a clear conscience.
He's going to go right back to sleep.
He's got like 9 kids. He fell right back to sleep.
That dresser is full of money.
Oh, yeah.
So there's also an old dresser in this barn. So you pull into this barn and there's a hole in the ground.
Which is set up for this.
It's made for this, but they dug a pit in the ground. And you pull over top of the pit and he's down in there. And then his kids are running around spraying things. There's usually some puppies running around. And then his one son takes the money and puts it in an old dresser drawer.
I know.
That's it. It's just what are we doing?
Yeah. You can buy some beef. They sell beef when you're there.
When I was there, they were selling blueberries.
Yeah.
So it's just they're selling...
It's like Aldi's and an oil spray.
Something with Amish kids running around.
Dude's
wild. And he's answering the phone at 11 p.m. Please, one of you viewers, give him a call to make that worthwhile because I feel bad.
And I think, too, you need to share about your experience. If you go, let us know what it was like. We always want to check our sponsors and make sure they're worthy of our sponsorship.
I need to take a video. That's what I need to do. So...
For when you go to get it done.
Yeah. Just do a little video, walk around hey guys, it's Jrich. I'm here at Goods Oil Spray, one of our longtime sponsors. I'm here with Norm now. Huh?
He's always smiling though. You know who he reminds me of is your grandpa. May he rest in peace.
Why My grandpa.
John Thurmond.
Oh, yeah.
Just always smiling, but one eye is always kind of just straying off.
Yes. Yes. Dude, John Thurmond used to own a carpet cleaning business. And he used to try to talk me into getting my carpets clean. I was like, John, I'm renting an apartment. He's like, don't want your carpets clean? You don't want to clean carpet in your apartment? I'm like, it's not my carpet. So,
Dude,
anyways,
I love that.
we got a YouTube comment. I'll let you read it, and if you want to do it, it kind of goes along.
Is it for Thelma?
Yes.
Ooh.
You want to read it out loud?
Ooh, I like this. 2 days ago, hey Thelma, can you please call a real McDonald's and video it? Absolutely, we can.
Who sent
Does
it in?
McDonald's, Lacey, does McDonald's answer the phone?
I think so.
I mean, if they don't, and Norm Good does, that just tells you where McDonald's is at these days.
Yeah. All right, I got something I'm going to say. You want to call him?
Yeah, let's call him.
Is there something you want me to say? I'll just go with what I'm thinking.
No, go with what you're thinking, and I'll give you a timer rolling too. That way you.
I have to talk for a certain amount of time?
Yeah, see if you can engage him for 90 seconds. That's what makes this fun. All right, which McDonald's do you want? Do you want your one on top?
I guess Lincoln Way.
Lincoln Way? Okay.
Lincoln Way is where I'm familiar with.
Lincoln Way West. There we go. Now, before we call, I will say I appreciate that they have a 3-star rating on Google.
That's actually better than I was thinking it would be. And then your wife sent me something too. It said, do not open till the podcast.
It says, oh yes, I do remember that. 2 weeks ago, this was from Asian in Ohio.
Nice.
Don't come late at night. The employees don't care at all. Told me they couldn't serve me because lack of staff. It sounds like whoever is in charge of this place should be fired. So we're probably going to get their best of their best.
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do it, baby.
Do you have the message from your wife too? Because
I don't.
It's on my phone that's filming.
Instagram. Will it be on your...
No. We can take a short recess and find it, though.
We can find it.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. McDonald's on Lincoln Way.
McDonald's on Thomas, I'll have to help you.
Yes, hello. I was just calling to see if y'all's ice cream machine is working tonight.
Yes, it is working right now.
Okay, because I was in there last week and I stopped by and I was in the mood for McFlurry and they just said the machine wasn't working. So I didn't want to drive all the way down there and if the machine wasn't working. That's all.
It does go down every night, but that's not until about 1 a.m.
Goes down for cleaning or something like that?
Well, yeah, it goes into a heat mode, so it gets all the ice cream hot so it can be emptied out of the machine, yeah.
I got you. I know what you're saying. So if I come within the next hour, you're saying the ice cream machine will be ready?
Yes, as long as you come before 1 o'clock, yes.
Oh, thank you so much, sweetie. I hope you have a fantastic night.
You're welcome. I hope you have a good night.
All right, God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. God bless you, too.
55 seconds.
Dude,
That's not
55
bad.
seconds is good. Dude, I love it.
I almost lost it when you said, do you go in the heat mode?
I was hoping you were going to run with that.
Oh my gosh, dude. I thought about it for a second, but I almost lost it, so I had to just go with that conversation. Oh my
nice
goodness.
guy. Asian in Ohio, you are wrong.
Yes.
McDonald's was...
He even said, I was like, God bless you. God bless you too. It's like,
Dude, what a great employee.
what a great guy.
Man.
What a great guy.
I feel like if I was eating ice cream, we should go down and support him and say, thank you for being so kind to us. Give him a tip.
You want to take the viewers with us?
We could. Go down there and get a little ice cream cone.
I go through. Yes, hello. I just called on the telephone. I'd like a vanilla ice cream cone, please.
Dude, let's do it. We got to do it. Let's do it because then you can...
I'll go.
We'll come back to you.
All right.
You'll be with us in a few minutes.
All right. All right. See you guys. We'll be back. We'll be back in a few. We're going to get an ice cream cone. All right, guys, we're here at McDonald's, and we're about to order. We got a Chrysler minivan in front of us, but we're about to get an ice cream cone.
Don't forget the coffee too.
That's right.
The Guardians bundle box. Dude, you think you could take out that whole box?
$17.59. 2 Big Macs.
10-piece chicken nuggets.
2 cheeseburgers, 4 small fries. That really doesn't seem like that good of a deal for almost $20. You're really feeding like 3 people with that. I don't know. Maybe. I guess that's a good deal.
All right, Thelma, you're up, baby.
Are you saving money with our McDonald's shop today?
What can I get for you today?
Yes, hello. Is your ice cream machine working?
Yes, it is.
That is such great news. Do you got twist cones or you just got vanilla?
We only have vanilla.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll take a vanilla cone. And can I take a small black coffee?
Yeah. I don't have time. I'll have to brew some, okay?
That's fine. You know what? That'll be even better because it'll be nice and hot.
And that was for tonight?
No, that's all. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yes.
All right. So now we're pulling up. Yeah. We're rolling up here.
Dude, when is the last time that you ordered from McDonald's?
Well, I'll be honest with you, Jerry. They got the $1 soft drinks, so I come through and get a Diet Coke.
Man.
My kids like Happy Meals. I know you're pretty picky about what you feed your kids, but we're on the go a lot, so I'll just swing by through.
Get something.
Yeah, the boys like the breakfast burritos, so those are always good.
Dude, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't think I ever, like, if we're on a road trip and there is no other place, I will go to McDonald's before I would go to like a Starbucks for coffee.
Really?
All day.
Dude, I like Starbucks.
Yeah, but Starbucks is what they support
The
openly.
liberal.
I tell the kids I'm not going to give my money to them. Now, granted, McDonald's might do the same thing, but they're not as open about.
They're not as vocal.
Yeah, very vocal.
You know what? I support that.
So,
I don't know if I should be filming this or not. You think I should be?
yeah, why not?
Why
It's
not?
for YouTube.
348.
How's it going tonight?
Good, how are you?
It's going great. Thanks for the fresh coffee.
I got you.
Appreciate that.
Ooh.
There
And
you
then
go.
once we pull forward, it'll be about 3 minutes, okay?
Okay, awesome.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
buddy.
There we go. Man, tastes just like I remember.
Dude, McDonald's, oh, man. I've been having...
Take a lick.
No, I can't. Peer pressure, kids. If someone's ever trying to pressure you into something wrong, stay away.
If there's ever a 230-pound bald man in your truck at 11:30 at night holding an ice cream cone to your mouth, say no. Oh man.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
McDonald's still, cruising. There's a car behind us.
11:30.
Man, what do you think these people are getting?
I bet you they're getting dinner.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe
I
like a
bet.
night shift?
Yeah, or just like, I don't know, hungry, sitting around the house hungry, going to McDonald's.
And for those of you that are viewers outside of our city, which we're very proud of.
Massillon is a self-proclaimed city of champions.
Yeah. So right next door we have a closed down Rite Aid.
Pharmacy, yep.
Yep. Which I'm cool with these pharmacies going down. Big Pharma can go down.
There's some Asian businesses, and I'm gonna turn the camera around here. I think I might
hold that
give
for you?
You mind holding my cone?
Yeah.
I might give the viewers a little tour of the downtown area here. So
Yeah. Don't forget your mic.
yeah, I'm gonna turn the camera around for them viewers. So we've got this closed down Rite Aid here, so that business is closed down. Across the street, we've got a dollar store, a burger place called Menchie's Bros, Verizon, Buffalo Wild Wings. There's a Bob Evans. There's a Rockneys, which is another restaurant. There's Cricket mobile phones. That's kind of a shady business. A place called Nail Kit. You can't really see it too well, but that's just a weird name. There's another place called Tan. That's just a tanning place, but the name of it is Tan. And then there's a place called Lin China. And so, yeah, I think maybe all three of those businesses are owned by the same Chinese people, being that it's Lin China, business just called Tan, and another business called Nail Kit. So I might walk around here and see if I could find a Massillon resident, but I don't think I'll be able to. But it is the self-proclaimed city of champions, and we're glad you came on the walk with us here tonight. But I really don't think I'll be able to find anyone, being that it's 11:30 at night here. There is a shady car parked over that way. So this is what we got. It's not a bad looking city. There were some homeless dudes we drove by earlier, but yeah, this is it. So they're still brewing Jerry's coffee. We're gonna go over and see how that turns out. We really appreciate you guys hanging in there with us, and we enjoy doing the podcast. We like it. It's good for us. We get together every Monday night, and we usually talk about life. We encourage each other as men and as dads, as all that good stuff. And Jeremy helps me out more than I help him out. I'm pretty sure of that. So, anyways, we enjoy doing this, and we appreciate those of you that watch all the way through, listen all the way through. That really helps. So thanks so much. If you feel like telling your friends, tell your friends. It definitely helps. Let me get a lick. Anyways, we love you guys, and we hope you have a good week. All right, we are back. We're back from McDonald's. Thelma went to McDonald's. You all saw that, so.
Dude, when's the last time we went to McDonald's late like that?
For me, I haven't went to McDonald's late like that in a long time, so that was cool.
I'm trying to think of the last time that you and I would have gone through a McDonald's drive-thru, if we ever did it together. That may have been a first in our relationship.
No, I'm sure we have. I'm sure we have. I mean, dude, we've known each other for like 17 years.
Yeah, but the last time I went through McDonald's late, I think you were working there.
That's probably true.
I don't think you were riding with me. I think I was visiting you at the Navarre one.
Mm-hmm. That was a good time.
Dude, I have a picture of that somewhere.
Yeah, you do. We posted it on here one time. Yeah. So you wanted to recap. I kind of signed off already, but you wanted to recap.
I just wanted to let the folks know that's a 5-star rating.
Leave him a review.
I'm going to leave him a review. 5 stars, baby.
5 stars. 2 awesome guys working there.
Incredible.
Today. Yeah.
Cordial, friendly. They got a sale because of that.
Yeah.
You feeling good after that cone?
I shouldn't have had it. I have type 1 diabetes and it's 11:30 at night. But I felt like I had to get one. There was no way out.
Once we went there, it's like, I'm all in.
I got insulin up here.
Dude, I think our next step would be to see what kind of customer service we can get from Norm Good. So you could call them and just say, listen, my schedule is so wild. I'm only available at 11 p.m.
Could you fit me in for an oil spray
and just
at 11
see
p.m.?
If you could get an 11 p.m. slot for the pilot.
Dude, that would be crazy, and I would feel bad.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd feel bad.
I mean, I would be happy to throw them an extra $20 and say, hey, thanks for making this work.
Yeah.
I would gladly chip in $20. That would be worth it for me.
Yeah.
If you could convince him to do a 11 p.m. Just spring it on me, too. It'll be one night, be 11 p.m. for the pot. You'd be like, Jared, we gotta leave.
It's 10:30, we gotta go.
Yeah. Dude,
we're taking this on the road tonight. Dude, that's crazy.
He's probably got like his Christmas pajamas on.
He puts on his white oil suit, gets out there, he's like a dang beekeeper. Anyways, to let us know how the coffee is. How's McDonald's coffee taste?
Dude, it's good.
Lacey drinks that stuff black.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
I know, it's crazy.
So, yeah, it's a good coffee. So gas stations up their game since they started grinding the beans. That was a better, I'm you know me, I'm a big coffee. I love coffee and good coffee. So McDonald's kind of meets my criteria of like, yeah, I'll take this. I would take their coffee before I would if you had a Folgers K-Cup.
Okay, I respect that.
So that's kind of like the bottom of the barrel. But I won't be above that.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm a guest at your house and that's what you have, I'll gladly take that.
Yeah.
So.
That's awesome.
They say it puts hair on your chest. Can you ask her maybe to confirm?
That's so messed up. Oh my gosh. You wanted to recap. Yeah.
Well, we kind of hit. Yeah, well, we kind of hit your stretching, and you mentioned before that you had the plantar fasciitis.
Yeah.
So, have you talked with our chiropractic?
No,
friends?
but I'll see him next week, so I'm going to talk to...
Okay.
So, yeah, we might as well just run right into an ad here. Head down to Adjust Chiropractic. And just a reminder, Adjust Chiropractic is for the whole family. And in 2024, when you say the word family, you're talking about pets as well.
Yeah.
And so pets are family. And so I've seen Dr. Brian in there working miracles on a poodle, on a hamster, on a goldfish. And he's a great guy, and he takes his work real seriously. So bring the whole family, pets included, down, and you get a 10% off code. And what is that code, Jeremy?
You know, it's late, and this coffee hasn't kicked in yet, so I can't remember the code from last week. I feel like we had a new code for last week, but it slipped my memory.
You know, we're going to go ahead and reenact one of the old codes, witchcraft. So 10%.
That's pretty much what it is.
It is witchcraft.
Yeah, when you can adjust a poodle.
That's witchcraft.
It is.
And then you switch it right back over to a human. Something's not right. Something's not right. So head on down to Adjust Chiropractic, and then... we also have another ad read here that we forgot to do last week, and we want to apologize to this sponsor. It's Enjoy Optical in Oklahoma City. And
Edmond.
I got reminded of it because I saw those two homeless men downtown Massillon, and I thought about our friend who used to be homeless, but now he owns Enjoy Optical.
Yes.
And it just shows you, if you believe it, you can achieve it. And Josh is just a textbook story of the American dream, coming from nothing and just pulling himself up by his designer bootstraps and making something of himself.
And I don't think a lot of people know the backstory on him. Do you want to share the backstory when he was homeless?
Yeah, so he lived for a stretch in Portland, Oregon, and he stood warming his hands by a barrel with fellow homeless men outside of some closed down shops. And I think he took that experience, that inspiration, and he just said, I'm never going back to this again. I will be my own boss. I will start my own business. And so he worked in several eyeglasses shops. He worked in a couple Dollar General locations as well, where he really got the idea of combining those two things together. You know, I saw something this week, and it said, instead of building more new Dollar Generals, let's just unpack the ones that we have. Because so many Dollar Generals, there's just boxes in the aisles that they're not unpacking. But I disagree with that. I think we need more Dollar Generals. Yeah. And we need more Enjoy Optical pop-up locations nationwide in these Dollar Generals. So head down today to your local Dollar General, and you're going to use the code SCAM, SCAM, and you're going to get... they're still running the special last I heard. So Josh told me it was still good, where they're doing your first pair for 99 cents. We're talking designer, we're talking Armani, we're talking
Jacques Ramage,
Ralph Lauren,
anything.
Gap, I'm sure, something else. And so you can get all these different designer frames, 99 cents, and includes prescription lenses. And our friend is a doctor. I think that's something important to remember when you're in there and when you're talking to the staff at the Dollar General. All of the staff members at Dollar General are registered optometrists. And you might find that hard to believe, but it is true. And you can ask them. And if you find that is not true, please let us know, because we do take the truth seriously.
Yeah, we're big on our sponsors being transparent with us, but that's what we've been.
That's what's been communicated to me. The 19,000.
I think that's been kind of the inspiration. Is he went from homeless to a PhD, and I think a lot of these Dollar General employees, same thing.
Yeah.
From homeless to now we're an optometrist.
Yes.
Doctor of optometry.
Yes. Yeah. And so I'm actually just looking up a quick stat. How many Dollar General employees? Okay, this is going to blow your mind. There is approximately 170,000 Dollar General employees in the United States. 170,000. And so
170,000
optometrists. And so head down today and you get your second pair of frames and lenses for 49 cents. So for $1.48. $1.40.
Yeah, $1.48.
No, $49.99. $1.48. Yeah, you're right.
$1.48.
So for $1.48, you're walking out there with two pairs of designer frames and lenses. You can't beat that deal. So
and beyond that, service, unmatched service. You get
similar
a
to the service we got at McDonald's tonight.
Very similar.
Yeah.
You could call them at 11 p.m. I think they're closed, but they'd be happy to come in.
And as you're there at Edmond, at the main office there in Edmond, and you're looking at those hands, cleaning those lenses off, just remember those hands once were in front of a burn barrel with several homeless men just trying to survive. And he took them from there to the designer eyeglasses shop. So as you're laying there in bed right now and you feel like you've got no hope and you can't go anywhere or do anything, and I'm too fat, I'm too this, I'm too that, I'm depressed, I'm whatever, right?
Yeah.
You gotta keep going.
Keep going. You know, I think the one thing that's helped keep me going, and it's unfortunate that they had to shut down for lack of whatever their reasons was the Greatness Cafe. I remember really struggling. Like in the morning, I'd get up and I would need to go in there and remind myself, I like the I am valuable croissant.
It's important.
It was important.
You have to remind yourself that you are valuable.
Mm-hmm.
So
I am enough.
Yeah.
Egg rolls. Whatever they had going on. I just needed it.
Oh my gosh. Craziness. Well,
I think that hit all of our sponsors.
I think we got all our
sponsors. We might have a new
sponsors.
sponsor after tonight. We're going to talk with McDonald's. We've been in the works with them for a while. We're not sure.
Yeah, we're not sure if we want to take them on, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. It's a little too much.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We got a lot of money going out, so we'll see. Maybe leave your comments down below. If not, maybe we'll maybe check on what's your mall Chinese place you go to.
Stir Fry 88.
Stir Fry 88.
They would definitely, they're through their cockroach spraying. I'm sure they'd be up for taking the money they were spending on the Orkin Man and forking it over to us. So we'll try to get that one. Guys, it helps if you like and subscribe. Tell your friends. If you want to share it on social media or something, go for it. We would love it. So please do. And I guess we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Peace.